Hello everyone and welcome to RPAS with Kris. Today we're going to be talking about the basics of what you need to know if you want to get a drone and fly in Canada. Let's get flying. Alright, let's kick things off with drone weight. If your drone weighs between 250 grams to 25 kilograms, then you have to register it with Transport Canada. That registration number then also needs to be marked on your drone and clearly visible. You can do this by either etching it into the drone, writing on a permanent marker, or using a label maker. If your drone falls within this weight category, then you're required to get your small basic pilot certificate, and this test can be taken on the Transport Canada website for $10, and you can take it every 24 hours if you fail one. Alright, now moving on to actually flying the drone. When you're flying the drone, you can never break visual line of sight. You must always maintain VLOS on your aircraft at all times. If you want to fly beyond visual line of sight, you'll be required to get an SFOC. Now that you know that it's important to keep an eye on your drone, it's also important to note the height at which your drone is legally supposed to fly at. The max height for drones flying in Canada is 122 meters above ground level. If you want to go above 122 meters, you need to get an SFOC. Alright, so now that you know your max height, it's important to also note that you're not supposed to fly over emergency sites or at advertised events. And also kind of keeping on track with this, you're also supposed to fly at least 30 meters away from any bystander who's not associated with your operation or your drone flight. So bringing it back to emergency sites and advertised events, for an emergency site, one would be a forest fire because of low-flying aircraft, and for advertised events, a good one would be concerts or parades. So generally, try to avoid those things if you can. One thing that's mandatory with all RPAS operations is it's important to make a site survey. That way you can make sure that you're staying 5.6 kilometers away from an airport and at least 1.9 kilometers away from a heliport. This is important because if you want to fly in those zones, you'll have to get your advanced certificate. In general, it's important to fly far away from other aircraft, such as airplanes, helicopters, and even other drones. And also, when you're flying, be sure to respect the privacy of others. Alright, so that's it. That's the basics of what you need to know for flying a drone in Canadian airspace. If you like what you see, maybe consider subscribing to the channel, leaving a like, and also leaving a comment. This is part 1 of a 3-part series. In the next episode, we're going to talk about what the small advanced certificate offers you and how to obtain it. And then in the episode after that, we're going to talk about the small advanced certificate, how to get it, and what it offers you. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, fly safe.